Welcome to Rule Roots Yoga. My name's Jackie. Welcome to class today. So today we have just kind of a short little yin, maybe with a hint of restorative, really mellow sort of practice. We're not going to be doing any sun salutations. There'll be no building heat. It's just some time to really settle into some yummy postures and really get deep into that connective tissue to create some length and maybe some balance, especially if you're somebody who does a lot of other things outside of yoga, whether you run, cycle, lift. Kind of just some time today to lengthen everything out and create some space, not only within the body, but some space into the mind. Today, I do want you to have some props. Maybe the more props, the better. We are gonna start in a supported fish. So for that, I like to have a block, kind of at that medium height. We will be using a bolster and a blanket. So you'll start here with your bolster kind of on a ramp with that block at a medium setting. You can go lower with your block, you can go higher. I think the medium setting is kind of the most natural and comfortable for most of us. Then we're gonna grab our blanket and we're gonna make it into a little log. So I like to have it folded 2 or 3 times the long way and then roll it up into a little log. So we're gonna take that at the top of our mats. We're gonna set our hips back to that bolster just so that they're touching. You'll take your log, your blanket log, and with your feet together, so soles of those feet together, knees falling wide into a butterfly shape, we're gonna take that blanket over the tops of the feet, the arches, the main part of the foot, I guess. Grab those ends and tuck them underneath. So the pinky edge of your foot is still heavy to the floor. You're supporting the tops of those feet so the feet don't come up, but then these edges, these tails of the blanket are supporting the knees and the calves. So we don't feel like we're falling with those legs into this posture. It gives some support and allows those inner thighs to really start to lengthen and open. So then with the hips seated heavy or back toward that bolster, we'll go ahead and lie back. So you're lying back, upper body heavy to your bolster, and those arms are gonna come down beside you. So they're not all the way out into a T, and they're not all the way down beside those hips. They're kind of out at a diagonal, maybe like a 45-ish degree angle from the hips. Palms up, chest open, and then your upper body is heavy. Your legs are heavy. And we're just gonna pause here in the supported fish. We're gonna be here for a couple minutes, really allowing our body to settle into this shape and start to let go. So we're not holding on, and we're not creating tension. And we're taking this pause to just breathe. I invite you to take a big inhale in through the nose. Really feel that belly fill up with air all the way through the diaphragm and up through the lungs. So big breath in here. Take a little pause of that breath at the top where you're feeling that fullness. All of that breath. That inhale, that exhale. Letting it all go. Take that again. Inhale, big, full, thick, deep breath in. Fill up the belly, fill up the lungs. Feel that expansion of the lungs as the backs of the lungs and the backs of that rib cage press into your mat. It's that full 360 diaphragmatic breathing here. Big pause at the top, completing that inhale. Then exhale, release, open the mouth, sigh it out, let everything go. Settle in heavy. You're welcome to take another breath just like Eventually, we settle into that normal rhythm of our breath, feeling the inhale in the lungs expand, and feeling the exhale and the release. We take a few more rounds here, noticing, pausing, and breathing, not forcing or rushing. We might not feel a lot of sensation in the supported bridge or supported fish, and that's okay. Not every posture we take has to feel like a lot, like it feels like the deepest or the most that we're able to take. Sometimes just getting supported into a shape and allowing our bodies to settle naturally is exactly what we're needing. Taking another breath in and another breath out. Hands will come to those thighs. You'll use the hands to help close the knees. We'll place the hands beside our hips and help our body set up. Taking that blanket and moving it to the side. Taking your bolster, also moving it to the side and block out of the way. Let's lie back down onto our backs. We'll hug those knees in, maybe take a little windshield wiper out through those knees. A few breaths each direction. Then we'll bring those knees up to center when those sides are even. And we'll heel toe the feet in so that our feet are hip width apart. Take a full inhale and reach the arms and reach the legs. Lengthening here. Exhale, let's draw those knees into the chest. Feel that curve to the spine. And then that same shape with those legs that we started with, hands are gonna come to the feet, and we're gonna take like a butterfly shape, but with those heels hugged into the body. So those knees are going wide, heels hug in. If you're not quite here and our hands are at our shins, that's also perfect. I want you to feel the most sensation in through those inner thighs. This class today is kind of that whole circumference of the low body. Hips, glutes, inner thighs, maybe even a little outer thigh. If this feels good and you're feeling a good amount of stretch into those inner thighs, I invite you to stay here. If you need a little different or more, you're welcome to shift into a happy baby. The knees go toward the armpits, the soles of the feet go up to the sky or toward the sky, and those knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. Feeling it into that deep hip, and maybe still that inner thigh. You decide which one fits for you. One is not better, one is not worse. They're similar but different. So finding that shape that fits and breathing into it here. Full inhales and exhales, pausing into this happy baby or that supported bound ankle. We take a few more. We notice where we're feeling a pulling sensation. We notice where we feel a little extra tight. And we don't judge it, we don't dwell on it. We notice for that sake of connecting to our bodies on a deeper level. Pausing here in this happy baby or that supported bound ankle. happy baby. Let's bring those heels back in. And reach everything long. Fingertips all the way to toes. Lengthen here, pause and breathe. Then draw the knees into the chest, hands to shins. Coil in tight. We'll bring those feet down to the floor. Those feet are even with that wide edge or that long edge of your mat. So your feet are nice and wide. You're gonna drop the right knee in toward midline. That right foot might inch out a little bit. You're gonna maybe take the left ankle and place it on the outside edge of your right knee, bringing that right knee a little bit closer to the floor. Your right hip might peel up an inch or so, and I'm okay with that. What I don't want is that right hip to peel all the way up to where you arch through your low back. I want you to feel it here through the outside edge of your right thigh, that right IT band. That internal rotation that we don't tend to take often enough. I know within my yoga practice, if I get bored doing something at home or in about every class I take or even teach, I love a good pigeon toward the end. And that gets really deep into our external rotation of our hip, and we will take it in a bit here. But this is really nice for that internal rotation. So we're really getting into that whole area of the pelvis. Not getting stuck in one shape or getting stuck in one movement much. We pause here. If it's too much to have the ankle on the right knee, you're welcome to take the right ankle off and just really let the right knee be heavy to the floor. Either variation is perfect. You take what your body wants today. And maybe today is different from yesterday or last week, and that's okay. We have a couple more full breaths. Last one here. Your ankle, or so your left foot, is gonna come down to the floor first if it's not already. And then we'll bring the right knee up, heel toeing the right foot in. Take a little shimmy through those hips, maybe a windshield wiper or the knees drawing into the chest. And then we'll take it to the opposite side. So your left foot is gonna be wide on your mat, maybe heel toeing the left foot a little bit wider. You'll drop that left knee down toward midline, and then maybe the right ankle places that pressure on the left knee. Maybe the left hip peels up slightly, but it's not arching, there's not a big lift. And you feel it through the outside edge of the left hip and thigh, that internal rotation. I'm gonna turn my body here just so you can see from a different angle, not ankle. So left foot is wide, left knee drops in, right ankle on top of left knee. And again, we pause here. We breathe in and we breathe out. We find that kind of sticky spot where it's enough, but it's not too much, and it's not forcing or pulling or pushing. It's just that gentle pull. Never more than a 7 on a 1 to 10 scale. That comfortably uncomfortable is what we're working toward today. A few more breaths here. In and out. Pausing, breathing. And maybe you're coming into this extra little 20-minute class from a previous class, and this is just a good chunk of time to release tension that we start to hold on to. Right foot comes down to the mat, heel toe that left foot in to bring the left knee up. You're welcome to take some windshield wipers. You're welcome to hug those knees into the body, taking any little movements you might need. And when you're ready, we're gonna meet briefly in a downward facing dog. So maybe roll up and over, coming down to those hands, lifting up through the hips. Take that pedal or that sway, lengthen out through that tail and the backs of those hamstrings. Then from here, we'll find a pigeon on the right side. Lift and reach the right leg high, bend through the knee, hip circle if you want it. Right knee comes to right wrist, left knee comes to the floor. If you're fairly bendy into this pigeon, if you can go a little bit deeper and you need to tuck and reach back with that left foot and the left knee, it helps to bring that right hip to the floor. What we don't want here is to dump our weight into the right hip. We want to stay up high and centered. You can place a block underneath your right hip. You can place a blanket or even a bolster. But we're gonna pause here into this pigeon. The right knee is at the right wrist and hand. Your right foot is kind of snuggled into that left hip crease. I find that to be more comfortable on the knee than trying to get the right shin parallel to the top of your mat. Then from here you have options. You can stay up here. Maybe you grab a block and you come up a little bit higher through the chest. It's almost a back bend. But then let's all settle forward into more of a sleeping swan. Coming down to forearms, maybe all the way down to forehead on mat. Big inhales, big exhales. Settling and pausing and breathing. Couple more here. Find that length through the spine again. You'll tuck through the back toes, plant down through those hands and take the right leg high, maybe add that hip circle, both feet eventually to the floor. Left side, left leg goes high, bend at the knee, left wrist, right knee to the floor. And again, maybe you take that tuck and reach back of your right knee. Maybe you add that prop underneath your left hip. Let's come up tall and proud. Then maybe we melt forward into that sleeping swan. Pausing into it here, breathing into it here. Letting all of that length happen into the outside of the left hip. We're here just for a minute or so total. Not a true yin class today where we're not staying in each shape for like 5 minutes. But using the term yin just to encourage that sense of release, that sense of settling, that sense of pause. Full inhales and exhales, big breaths, settling in. One more here. Then we'll come up to those hands, find that length. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Left leg goes high. Both feet to the floor, take a pedal sway. Then come down to the knees and swing those legs around in front of you, finding a seat. It's been my honor teaching you today. Thank you for joining me into this practice where we create just a little space and we don't rush. In much light and in love.